Well, hello, and happy September. I hope you guys had an amazing August. I am super excited for Virgo season. As an earth sign, I am I always get happy whenever we are on earth season. Let that be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So, Virgos, I do have to tell you um, for your season. It's actually a very big deal for Indum, for we are officially launching the Indum Quest website. You can go to www.indumquest.com and you can enjoy amazing things there. And I also want to share with you guys that in Virgo season, I have been able to get so much love through my membership monthly subscription. I am truly humbled. I was not expecting the turnout that I have. I only continue to hope and pray that I'm able to continuously manifest more members and continue to grow. And this is all happening during um, Virgo season. Of course, I did go through the preparing stages during Leo season, right? So we can't forget our Leos. But I am definitely thankful and definitely excited of the manifestations that I am seeing in Virgo season. Also, really quickly, Virgos, I do want you guys to know that I finally was able to reach over 100 videos posted on YouTube. And guess who was number 100? Virgos. So, I am vibing with my Virgos for sure. Um, so for this reading, I am going to do a reading from September 1st through the 8th. And I am like I cannot tell you how excited I am for the month of September. We're going to be having pretty interesting days in the month of September. Membership already knows a little bit more of information, and I will be sharing information as time comes with my YouTubes and my Instagram and um, Facebook followers. I don't really work on my Facebook page, I must tell you guys that, but I am mostly active through YouTube and Instagram. I feel it's necessary for me to say that because sometimes, actually not sometimes, I just had an incident where someone tried to reach out to me through Facebook and I completely ignored their comment. They were pretty upset, bothered, I guess. And I feel bad. I that was not my intention. It's just I don't really check my Facebook. So if you guys can just, you know, work through my website, which now we have an official website. We are up and running. You can always go through my website. Nonetheless, I will be sending you guys more information as time comes. And for those of you guys that have become members and um, have actually renewed membership for the month of September, thank you. For my new members, ooh, welcome. I am excited to continue to work with you guys moving forward. And hey, I would like to tell you guys everything like right now, but I won't. I won't. I'm gonna jump to your reading, okay, Virgos? Let's see what the month of September has for you. But my focus is September 1st through the 8th, okay? Let's go. Okay. I don't know why I'm having such difficulties. All right, guys. So we have the star as your weekly theme. Your possible challenge could be the Emperor. For your action card, we have the Hierophant. What is happening here? You have all major arcanas, and then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is in reverse, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. just want to let you guys know my clarifiers. I did bring out my goddess deck. So, you guys already know what that means. It is my favorite clarifying deck. I just, that's just how I'm feeling, guys. Um, all right, so let's see what we have here. So for your focal point, Virgos, you guys do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may feel for some reason that you have not been able to manifest as much as you would like. But Virgo, I do have to tell you, the month of September is, at least spiritually, and at least for Indom, it is such a powerhouse for me. It is an amazing month. It's almost like, how do I explain this to you? It's almost like New Year's Day. Literally, the whole month of September is like New Year's Day for Indom. So I do believe in a lot of manifestations, and I've seen it done. And I almost feel like it's like the end of the quarter for me. If I was to run like a business, September would be my December. It's just an amazing month. So for my Virgos that you guys do feel like maybe you have not manifested as much as you wanted to, I almost get the feeling that some of you Virgos have not been able to, you lost a deal that you really wanted. And I have to tell you, you're still in the, your air is still royal. So you're still the Queen of Pentacles. That's who you are. And again, gender is fluid when I do my readings. So just because I say that just because I mentioned the Queen of Pentacles does not mean I'm speaking to the female Virgos, okay? So that's what I'm going to say about your focus. So for your theme of the week, you do have the star. First of all, look how beautiful the star is. Look how beautiful that star is. And Virgo, I really would like for you to be just like this woman here. Just bare yourself naked when it comes to spiritualism, to intuition, to manifestations. Just be true, be honest. Like the saying, when you bare naked, it's almost like, well, see, hold on. I don't want to give you guys the idea that you should wear like your heart on your sleeve type of deal, that you should bear it all. No, that is not what I'm saying. However, when you go to manifestation mode, when you go into meditation mode, the more naked, right, that you are, the more honest, the more true, the more you speak and pray and create and plant your seeds from the heart, from the truth, from what you truly want, not from the ego. So if you can move away from the ego, Virgo, and I know for earth signs that may be a challenge, but you got this, Virgo. So the more you work out of the heart, the more you work out of truth, the better, and I don't want to use the word quicker, but the more confident and secure your manifestations can be. You understand what I'm saying, Virgo? So with the Star card and the Queen of Pentacles, although the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, I honestly feel that this is in your head, Virgo. This is you thinking that you don't have enough, that you haven't been able to manifest enough, that you don't have exactly what you would like to have. And that's okay. But the Star card is here to tell you that wishes do come true. Seeds that are planted do blossom, okay? I mean, for example, look at the sunflower here. It was so pretty. And this morning, actually, I did a reading, and I had, my windows were, my shades were open. A lot of sunlight was in my home. And believe it or not, she wasn't as closed as she is right now. I also have her on ice, so she's probably cold right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is, every day is another day, Virgo. So go through the process, believe in the processes, but you can't lose hope. Make sense? Now, you do have the Emperor as a possible challenge. This is interesting because when you put the Emperor as a challenge and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's definitely an outside source, and by source, it could be energy wise. Um, but I am thinking more of like an actual person that you think they hold power. You have given power, whether it's that you've given this person the right to make decisions for you, or you count on this person, or you rely on this person, or this person's opinions for you, Virgo, matters so much that whenever you speak to this person, they are able to easily convince you. I need you to get that power away from this person and bring it home. Okay? See, this person, the Emperor, has the world in his hand. Do you see it? Actually, it's on this side, right here. It has the world in his hand. But actually, it's not the actual world for real. It's your world. And it's because you placed it there. So, your action card is the Hierophant. Okay, now I do feel a sense of control, Virgo. I do feel like there's a control battle between you being the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. I really think that it's that you're ready to just break free. You're ready to become a little more independent, and it's just not a good place for you, Virgo, to be in, because from a majority of the Virgos, you guys are very difficult to tame, to control, to be told what to do. So some of you guys, some way, somehow, have awoken. Like, you guys have realized that little by little you've been so dependent on this Emperor, the person that is reflected as the Emperor in your reading, and you now need to figure out a way to get your groove back. If that makes any sense, Virgo. So for your action card, we do have the Hierophant here. Now, the Hierophant is a very smart person. I normally think of the Hierophant like as a professor in college or something like that. They're very smart. Their control is mental. So I need you to work with, I need you to work smarter, not harder. Does that make sense, Virgo? So with the Hierophant, notice how the Hierophant has a scroll in his hand, right? And with the Hierophant, I'm getting this sense that Virgos, you guys are either going to deal with something contractual. Like I said, it could be that a deal didn't fall through for you. Maybe you're going to get a second chance at this. I feel like for whatever reasons you were not given the opportunity to work on this contract, or you were not given the job, let's say. Um, it didn't go too well for the person that decided not to move forward with you, Virgo. There is a chance that they may come back and say, let's rethink things. And by them coming back to you, it's almost like their aura, their attitude is more on the terms of, I'm coming back to you and this is what I want. And it's almost like they're going to expect for you to treat them as such and say, "Oh my God, you reconsidered? Oh please, okay, well, how can we do this? Fine, I'll sign." That's what they're going to expect, Virgo, but that's not what you're going to give them. Okay, with the Hierophant, I need you to be smarter than that. I need you to actually be observant. Um, be smart about your moves. So if you can just observe before you speak, and what I want you to observe, I want you to observe their verbiage. How is it that they're coming to you? What are the reason they're giving you? And I would even tell you, don't sign anything until mid September. Um, See what happens. See if they change, because almost, because we have the Page of Wands as the outcome, I almost want to say that unless you're able, see, we have the Hierophant here. So I the Hierophant pretty much can manifest whatever he wants. Okay, so I do feel that if you're able to switch, if we're able to flip the roles here, and you can use this as as ammunition to change things around and somehow make things go your way in your terms, but your terms have to make sense. Okay, it's almost like you can't just sit there and say, oh, I'm just gonna wish on the star, and just be hopeful that if I tell this person once they come back to give me another opportunity, that I'm just gonna tell them, hey, this is what I want. Since now you're back and you need me, I don't want you to have that attitude, Virgo. Okay, I'm trying to be as detailed as I possibly can for the Virgos that need to hear this message. You need to manifest. So if you are willing to work with these people again, um, again, I want you to not make decisions right then and there. I need you to observe. I need you to go and think things through. I want you to speak to your spiritual team and be smart and strategic on how you're going to address the terms that are beneficial for you. Okay? Don't get greedy, Virgo. Don't get greedy, because this is your season. And if you get greedy, you may manifest what you actually want, but be careful that, Virgo season lasts but so long. Make sense, Virgo? So, with the Page of Wands here, I'm going to say that unless you're able to be clear and truly honest with yourself and come up with terms that can completely be fair to both parties, I don't think this is going to work out for you. The Page of Wands is in reverse. Now, the Page of Wands was right side up. I would say go full force. You got the green light. Go, go, go. There is absolutely nothing for you to worry about. But there is something for you to worry about, because the Page of Wands is in reverse. And my clarifier fell. So give me a second. Okay, that was my first clarifier. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, right. Right. So what I have here with the first clarifier is the High Priestess. Okay, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So again, this is why the star is so important here. The High Priestess and the star makes an amazing combination for you, Virgo, because it's the way, it's through your spirituality, like I've been mentioning through the reading. That's where you're going, the more honest and the more you bear it all to your spiritual team about how you truly feel, that's where the answer lies. Makes sense? Now, I do want to tell you, well, not tell you, but bring to your attention, she has actually the blue stone. It's the throat chakra. So you have, like I mentioned to you, be careful what you say. If you're able to not make any decisions or not speak much, I would appreciate you doing that until you're able to after that meeting that you're gonna have, or once they reach out to you, whether it's over the phone, mail, whatever the case is. After you've spoken and you've had a session with your spiritual team, that's when I want you to speak. Before then, try to either not speak or speak very little. Okay? Now, for the Hierophant, like I mentioned, here's your clarifier. It's clarifying and reminding you of prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive it. Again, this goes hand in hand with the star, with the high priestess, and now with your prosperity. Through the Hierophant, again, it's through the knowledge and the verbiage under contract. That's how you handle that, and how you handle the terminology, the terms that you want to bring to the table, or if you accept the terms that are brought to you. That's what's going to determine the level of prosperity. Okay. Now we here have Mother Earth as the clarifier. Now Mother Earth, down here it does say you are called upon to help with environmentalism. I want to be clear on this. For this reading, this is not so much about what you're doing for the for the environment. This is more of you having control. And I use that slightly, the word control. I want to use it slightly and just take it with a grain of salt. Um, how you deal with the environment goes hand in hand with what I said with the Hierophant. Does that make sense to you, Virgo? Now, remember how I told you, Virgo, about the Emperor having the world in his hand? That is, you're the one that has placed that there. Okay, so remember with the Page of Wands, I told you, until you're not able, how you deal with your action, um, with the terms, is what's going to determine whether this Page of Wands is going to be in reverse or right side up, if this is going to work out for you or not work out for you. So pretty much what I'm trying to tell you, Virgo, take the world from the Emperor. You gave the Emperor your world. Take it back. Take control of your environment. Not to be controlling, but to bring equality and to kind of be more fair for the both parties. Make sense, Virgo? All right, Virgo, again, I want to remind you, you are the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, Virgos. You guys are the Queen of Pentacles. And I hope that you have a very, very, very Queen of Pentacles week. Oh, I entertain myself all the time. Either way, seriously, Virgos, thank you so much for watching your video for September 1st. Please visit my website, www.indomquest.com. And of course, any suggestions that you may have, just reach out to me at indomquest@gmail.com. Okay? Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week.